can. Wait a second. This don't work. Hang on.
Yes, it does.
No,
I just got a new battery.
It doesn't work.
Yes, it does.
It does not
What time
work.
do you need it?
What time is it? What time is it?
8:07.
It's 8. See this watch.
8:08.
The watch don't work.
Jared!
It don't work.
Jared, I just got that fixed
No, it
at the jeweler.
So, yeah, it doesn't work.
Dad, there's glass everywhere.
Yeah, there's glass in there. Well, the watch don't work.
What the heck? He busted a watch and I didn't even see it.
So the watch
He
doesn't
broke
work.
your watch.
Shh. Here, have a seat. So, this is just to remind you, like, I know I'm like 98 years old, and I've been on this earth for like 98 years. But I remember what it was like. I remember what it was like to be in high school, and like, I thought, I'm like 15 years old, 16, 17 years old, I'm thinking, like, maybe in 100 years I'll get married and have kids. I don't know, like, did any of you guys think like that? Like,
No.
like adulthood seems like an eternity. On one hand, like, you can't wait to grow up, and like, how many of you threatened to like move out of your parents' house? Well, I'll just leave. When I'm 18, I'm out of here. And you guys say that? Yeah, see, all y'all, wait until you turn 18 and you get out on your own, and then you gotta buy your own food. Yeah, then you'll be calling back to your mother's house real soon. But I remember what that was like, because when I was your age, I thought, like, college is never gonna come. And then when I got to college, I thought, like, graduation is never gonna come. And like, thinking about having kids, that was like another world away. And like, here I am with a gorgeous wife who has questionable taste in men, but otherwise.
Yeah, you just broke my watch.
And it's okay, it didn't work anyways. So with very questionable taste in men, but I have 2 great kids. And like, I look back on when I was in high school, and it was like, boom, like 5 minutes ago I was in a high school, and now I'm here, and I'm married with kids, and I'm up here in LaSalle, like, from the States. I didn't know there's nothing wrong with LaSalle. I straight up love it. I absolutely love it. But if you would have told me, see, here's my point. When I was in high school, I wasted my time. And I wasted my time because I thought, like, high school was never ending. I know that a lot of you guys feel like, is this ever going to end? And how many of you guys are graduating? I know we got 1, 2 or 3 that are graduating or that are close to graduating. Yeah. And like, but like, the rest of you guys are feeling like it's an eternity. And here's my challenge for you guys. Don't waste the day. The Bible says in the book of James chapter 4, you know what? You guys who say today or tomorrow I'm going to go to this place and do this or that thing, and I'm going to buy and sell and make a profit. He says, well, you don't even know. Like, your life is just a mist. Your life is a vapor. When it got like minus 40 degrees a couple weeks ago, we did what I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen done on YouTube. Have any of you guys boiled the water and thrown it up in the air and watched it like evaporate? How many of you guys did that? Yeah. How awesome is that? Where does the water go? Where does the water go? It goes away. Like, it evaporates. That's what the guy in the Bible says in James chapter 4. Your life is a mist. It's there for a short time and then it's gone. I threw the water up. It was amazing. It was the only thing I liked about minus 40 degrees. The only thing I liked about minus 40 degrees was throwing it up and then going back into my warm bed. That's it. But the Bible says, like, that's your life. There's a great country song that says, don't blink. You're 6 years old and you take a nap and you wake up and you're 25 years old. And what he says in the Bible says, what you ought to do is say, if the Lord wills, I will do this or that. And basically what he means by that is, yeah, don't blink. Thank you. Freaking Melody, her eyes are going to crust up and get nasty. And your mother's never going to let you come over because what happened to her eyes are all crusty now. See, what the guy in the Bible is saying in James chapter 4, the guy who wrote James, his name is James, because that's the guy who wrote it. He said, basically what he's saying is, not that you have to say, Lord willing, I'm going to do this, or Lord willing, I'm going to do that, but realize that life is short. And it's going to be over in a second. And some of you guys have decided this is what I'm living for. Some of you guys have decided this is what's important to me. Some of you guys have made decisions, and that's great. And some of you guys are still trying to figure things out. And you know what? That's cool. Figure things out. Like, I don't want you guys to jump blindly into anything, but realize we're not promised tomorrow. You know, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer here, but some of you guys have seen some of the Facebook posts that Wanda's put about our good friend down in Pennsylvania, Amber. She's 16 years old. No, she just turned 17.
No, she's 16.
She's 16. She's 16 years old. Her father died of cancer three years ago. She has a very rare form of cancer. It's in stage 4, and the doctors have sent her home. So it looks like she's going to be reuniting with her father here in the next few weeks or the next couple months. And she was in remission a year ago, and now she's going home. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but man, I love you guys all. And if there's one reason why I came up here to LaSalle, which I love, is to try to warn you guys not to be the same idiot that I was when I was in high school. Because when I look back on my years in high school, it was a waste. Because I was so worried about what this person thought of me and what that person thought of me, and like who was thinking this and who was doing this, and am I in with the right people, and are the right people thinking the right things about me? And what happened was I looked back a couple years later, and do you know how many of my friends from high school I keep in touch with? 1. And he didn't even go to my high school. 1. You thought I was going to say 0. Actually, none of my friends from high school I still keep in touch with. 1 guy that I was friends with, and he went to another school. That's it. The things that you think are important now, you're going to look back in a couple of years and say, why? Why did I focus all my attention on this guy or on this girl or on these group of friends that made me feel like I had to be a certain way, that made me feel like I had to dress a certain way in order to be accepted? There's a lot of people out there that are like that. Maybe some of your parents make you feel like that. Maybe a lot of your friends make you feel like that. I'm here to tell you that there is a God in heaven that says, you know what? I made you perfect just like you are right now. You are perfect the way you are. And I love you so much I gave my son so that we can have a relationship together. That's the end of my sermon. If you guys have any questions about any of this stuff, I promise I won't hit you over the head with a hammer. Yeah.
Why do you have a hammer?
Oh,
Because I just broke my wife's
Joel.
watch. Oh, you didn't see that?
No.
I just smashed. Let me see if I can find it. I just straight up smashed my wife's watch. Like here's part of it.
And the other part for your TV.
Where's the other part of this?
Yeah, the watch snapped. What?
Where's the other one?
it works.
I don't
It's
know.
on top.
It did work, Daddy.
Oh yeah, here's the watch.
I told her he could do it.
I
Daddy,
smashed
can I
it.
see?
No, sit down. I'm trying to preach a message.
Mars is gonna start.
Trying to teach a sermon here. Why did I have the watch? Hey, Joel, why did I have the watch? Is to prove a point that time is not eternal,
Okay.
and our lives are going to end. All right,
Bruno Mars.
that's what I'm doing, Mark. All right.